All right, so let's get started. As I said, there are certain terminologies that you need to understand because going forward, those are the vocabularies that we're going to do. Everything that we're going to do going forward is going to revolve around these words that I've given you over here, right? So we have what is called word, we have token, we have vocabulary, sentence, document, corpus, stopwords, tokenizations, stemming and lemmatization, language model, word vectors, and some others that I'll introduce you to later on. All right, so let's first get to understand these things. All right, so as I said, in natural language processing, you're going to work on text or on audio. Okay, so you're either going to pre-process text for some use case, right, or you're going to pre-process audio for some use case. All right, so in order to pre-process a text, right, you need to understand these things, right? These are the concepts that you need to understand in order to pre-process a text, because there's no text that is going to come clean. You need to pre-process it. You need to clean it up, okay? In order to be able to, whether you want to build a deep learning algorithm to, further solve your use case or not, right? Or even just pre-process the test to, accomplish your goal, you still need the pre-processing part. All right, so that's why it's important to understand these things. And natural language processing use cases can be as simple as just pre-processing the text to get an insight from the text without even building any machine learning model or deep learning model, right? The only thing that you need to do is to just pre-processing the text. And in fact, it's quite easier to perform natural language processing tasks as compared to computer vision, right? The work in natural language processing is quite easier. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's easier comparatively, right? If you compare it to computer vision, right? Computer vision use cases can be very, very complex, right? But they actually require quite a lot of work to put in to achieve them, right? And their salary is also huge, right? Because the work involved is also huge, okay? And natural language is quite crucial. It's easier to get a job in it, and the salary is quite lucrative. It's very, very much huge as well, okay? So let's get to understand these words before we start doing anything, okay? Let's get to understand them. All right. So as I said, we going to understand word, token, vocabulary, sentence, document, corpus, stopwords, tokenization, stemming, lemmatization, language model, word vectors, among others. Okay, so we are starting with word. Okay, we are starting with word. We move on to token, and then tokenization, and so on and so forth. All right.